Hello everyone, Wenzeltron here, and we're back on Heroes of the Storm. And in today's video, we will be doing our first impressions of Fenix. And out the gate, I've played I think 5 or 6 games with him so far, and I really like the hero. He's a lot of fun, and I'll also say he's overtuned right now. He is very durable, and just judging by the fact that he has a shield, a constant shield that recharges, if you're playing him smart, you're going to be able to sustain over most heroes in the solo lane setting, as long as you don't get ganked or anything like that, which he has mobility in the form of his little warp thingy, which I'm totally mispronouncing. Oh, it is warp. I thought it was something different. Anyways, it's really cool, and he's a lot of fun. His ultimates are basically synergizing for high CC, like mosh pits and stuff like that. So in quick match, it's not as easy to get an epic one, but it's still a whole bunch of fun to use Planet Cracker and things like that. And just going over my little build that I've come up with so far is I like to pick all of the auto attack talents, so like getting the mobile offense and just all that kind of stuff, which we'll get into in the game. And that's about it for right now. Also, the thing to note here is that at level 20, he doesn't have an ultimate upgrade at all. It is upgrades to his passive or his Q and W abilities, which is really interesting, I thought, because I didn't actually notice that the first time. So that's a thing there, and that's about it for the overview, except that Fenix is super unique and a lot of fun. I didn't think he was going to be a marksman hero, but as you can see here, it says he's a sustained damage assassin with regenerative shield that enables him to duel his opponents efficiently. I totally read that in different order, but that's exactly what it says there, and he does do that. He does a lot of damage right now, and so going forward, you'll see quite a few little nerfs here and there, I would say, to his HP and probably his basic attack damage, or just tuning things in general, because he definitely is very strong. So with that, let's get into the game, everybody, and we'll see you all in there, and we'll get this going. Alrighty, everybody, so we've landed on Infernal Shrine, so actually a pretty good map for us. And while we were waiting for the load screen and all that stuff, I ran across HotS. And so after the first day in Hero League, Fenix has a 62% win rate, and I think the next highest is Samuro at 55%. So that's pretty crazy and very high up there. So yeah. But anyways, we're going to get into it. So level 1, I'm going to go for mobile offense. So after moving unmounted, you gain 30% attack damage to heroes only, which is pretty cool. This is actually one of the first talents, other than like Vala and Rainer and stuff, where you get a noticeable spike in damage for when you're auto-attacking properly. And as you can see right now, see how like the turret of the tank kind of rotates around? That's how you know if you're you can really micro smoothly compared to other heroes. And I just changed phase bomb because I'm bad. And as you can see there, I just use my Q ability, which is a rotating laser beam. Who do we have that can go against Gazlo? I'm not going there. I'm actually going to head up to the top lane because I can bully. Okay, yes. Nope, never mind. Sylvanas is going there. But as you see, though, I did take poke, but I didn't take any health damage poke because I paid attention to where I was placed. And the shield itself will regenerate within 15 seconds of depleting it fully, which is actually really strong. It's getting a little framey, which is a little annoying, but it's okay. Anyways, so right now I'm just clearing lanes, and he's actually really efficient at clearing lanes. And the one thing I noticed yesterday, which I didn't realize from his videos, is that he has no resource. His resource is his health bar, which is what it is, right? What are my auto attack difference? So it's 130 on splash. Trying to attack move and it's not working. But I really just don't want Gazlo to get too good here. And can poke him out with these range cleaving bombs. It takes about 4 of these. I read an analysis video earlier today to clear a backline, which is really cool. And as you can see here, I've only taken about half my shields. Gazlo is not going to be out at sustaining me anytime soon. And as long as I'm microing properly, we're going to be able to control Gazlo. And we're doing crit damage every one of these bombs. My health is getting a little dangerously low there. I mean, my shields. And then another part of the analysis, which is just more of a lore bit, is that he has what Protoss have from StarCraft is a 60-40 split on health to shields, which is really cool. I think that's just a cool little dealie. I'm gonna go for emergency protocol here. It's a bit of a change. Normally I go for the repeater cannon, but I'm actually gonna go repeater cannon. And then the laser beam applies a slow, which allows you to deal more damage when a slow target. And then, as you saw there, I blinked forward. The enemy team cannot see your blink forward, which is of note. Or, well, the blink location, not really the blink forward. So wherever you're going, no one can see it. The only thing is that there's that slight delay of a half second that is your channel. And if that channel does occur, or it can be interrupted, similar to like a Junkrat ultimate, which is neither here nor there, really. And here we go. We're going to be able to clear these actually quite well. Gotta stay away from Tracer, though. And just looking at that, those shields are additive to me, which is really interesting, honestly. He's going to keep them slowed. So right now, their Fenix is in danger of being bursted down, as you saw there. Once he reaches or loses his shields, he's only got his health bar. But I still got to say, though, he's got the most effective HP out of any ranged assassin in the game right now, which is, you know, a thing. And as you can see here, I'm just doing work, gonna teleport forward to continue this chase, and there we go, baby. I really like Fenix, though. He's a very aggressive, forward-facing assassin. Almost kind of like a ranged bruiser type with the shield, which, to each is your own opinion. It's not... I don't know what to say about that. But yeah, I didn't realize their Fenix was doing work on our team over here. She's gonna go divert shields. I'm gonna die because I'm bad. Because Zarya wasn't paying attention. And I was also talking. But as you can see, though, comparing ourselves, since I was in a solo lane, I wasn't doing that much damage. But you can see we're really overtuned. Really. They're gonna win it though because we died. Zarya wasn't paying attention. But it is what it is. We are slightly behind in XP right now, but it's no big deal. We'll be able to pick it back up. We do have a Sylvanas, so we should be able to leverage that if we do get a Immortal pushing. It's going to dodge that. Switching to artillery mode, and it's going to help the enemy minion waves so they're not doing extra damage. And then, I guess the only other thing, like a caveat with having shields is by the fact of having a shield, getting healed by your allies or by your team isn't as good as if you were any other hero because it has no effect on your health pool. There goes Genji, getting that kill there onto Tassadar. Enemy Fenix is top lane. We should control him. Okay, that's a kill actually. Okay. The one thing I do gotta say though is I do have to micro my abilities a little bit better. I forget about my Q more often than not. I spend more time auto-tagging than anything else. That's the first half of the Q quest. But overall, this hero has a really interesting kit and synergy. Being able to switch between a AoE auto versus a non-AoE auto is really interesting. Looking at their team right now, going for a Planet Cracker, yes, is the more fun of the two ultimates. But overall, just looking at the math from the article I read today, which was HotS, he does math articles about Heroes of the Storm theory crafting, basically for all new heroes and or changes, and you need to be in 1 second, greater than 1 second, to get Planet Cracker to have value. So yeah, that's just some math there for you guys. So versing that, comparing it to the, what is this called, Purification Salvo, is you know, it's up to you really in how you choose to make it work. And if you have a team like, you know, obviously everyone's favorite cow, ETC, or if you were to have gonna just teleport away because you don't want to die. And as you can see there, I just absorbed all of that damage. But if you had someone on your team like, say, Leoric, which is one of my ones that I really want to try. As you can see there, the slow does extra damage. Oh. Gonna have to get out because I'm really close to getting my shields taken out, which they did go away. But we're doing all right. I've been not using my divert power weapons at all lately, but that's okay. It's the high risk, high reward talent of that tier, and I don't know. I could have went for combat advantage, but I didn't because it doesn't help me to go for that since I didn't do that. The level 1 talent, so yeah, it's a mistake, but it's okay. Just lost Alrac, but we were rotating. Oh, there she is. Switching to the other one. Very close. Gonna clear this wave as much as possible. And see, 15,000 hero damage versus the... Yeah, they have a lot of mobility against their Alrac, so he's gonna have issues. Trying to steal as many of these as possible from the Gazlo turrets. Genji needs to get out, please. At level 13 here, we're gonna go for the divert auxiliary shields. Genji's upset because he dove too deep. I'm not about to dive when you can get an objective for free. He missed her pulse bomb. Oh, they killed me. Almost had it off. Oh wow, he came from behind. And everyone's dead, except for Genji. Not as used to using the salvo. Purification salvo. He just needs... No, he can't. He's not gonna get it. Genji's gonna die now. Feels bad.
Do not fear. I have survived worse than this.
Cannot be conquered. What would your
Genji just dove 4v1. I don't understand. Whatever. It is what it is. Just gonna back up. Most of their team is up to the top lane right now. So I don't know why they actually didn't just push with this, because they could have probably gotten a lot of kills. There's the salvo, and it did okay damage.
It is dead. Now we punish them. Thus I said.
And now everyone's just getting upset. Feels great. Okay, he got out to Fenix. He's gonna take this camp and ignore our team. We're down 2 levels, almost 3. So we're just gonna try and do our best here, because with everyone arguing, there's not much we can do about that, honestly. And this is why I don't like playing quick match as a solo queue, because people argue and there's no reason to do it. Only one person's in voice. I really don't want to find out, to be honest. Nor is it conducive to being in a recorded format. So yeah, let's see. Do we talk about all the talents? I didn't really talk about auxiliary shields, but basically this gives you shield steal instead of life steal. All of your basic attacks do damage to damage, or part of the damage. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. It increases your health Reduces your maximum HP, and then 20% of your basic attack damage goes towards your shields. Outrigger is gonna do some damage there. Their Phoenix is coming from behind. He has got mind controlled. Let's do our salvo here, so we get that kill for sure. And then we got almost Tracer in the dangerously low area there, but not quite. I'm gonna take the, let's see. Every third base attack deals percent base HP, or we can do Phoenix deals 50% more damage while he has a shield from his shield capacitor, and then you get basic attacks reduce the abilities. So honestly, their team isn't super tanky, so we don't really need to go that. So we're gonna do photonic weapon stuff and things, which just gives us more. And I just went to the artillery mode on accident. Genji got chased. I'm not gonna chase that. I'm just gonna go with the raw flat damage increase because I think it'll be better. And then it's worth noting that the artillery mode, I didn't say this in the beginning, does increase your range a little bit. So it's just a thing. And we kind of come back a little bit into the game now. It's a good hit. There we go. That was a good sniper there. Looks like our Sylvanas has left the game. Gazlo's got turrets all over the place right now. And he's poking me down, which is actually pretty good. The other thing is that the heroes that can do poke-based damage, maybe some of the best, like Lunara against this hero, because of the nature of his shield sustain, is just so good. When you have, there we go, that should have been a kill. Genji's back and is still at full health. I'm gonna go get full HP and then we'll be able to re-engage. But just being able to keep his shield so low is really strong, because right now I have almost 2,000 shields at level 17. It's kind of crazy with another 2,000 HP underneath that. So it's just a lot of health, kind of. And I don't really know. Like, I really don't understand, not really know, but like, I'm not sure exactly what's going to be the best way to dealing with it. You're going to need a weird mix of sustained burst, where you have someone be able to keep the shield recharge at bay, like a Lunara, and then you'll have, or even a Blaze, possibly, and then you'll have a finisher hero, like maybe a Li Ming or a Genji or somebody like that, who can go in and deal the final blow once he's in the killable range, I guess you'd call it. That's just one of the counterplay things I'm thinking of right now. And you'll have to be able to play around his warp, because once his warp is on cooldown, it'll be easier, or if you can interrupt it, pre-casting it, it'll be really good to do that, to just capitalize on it. Or if you see him about to channel it, because he kind of gives a telltale ability with it. Oh my god, he got away with like 1 HP. Do you have a Tassadar? That was a good cleanse from Zarya there. But as you can see, going into the artillery mode, you can clear lanes really well. And it's super consistent, and it's basically free, because you're not using resources at all. It's just an auto attack, and Genji's dueling right now when he's about to die. Just in a ping retreat. The other part of this, I do think that not having a real frontliner with Fenix is hard. Makes it a lot harder to play the hero. Yeah, but we're gonna go on Conquered Spirit. So this is your, on death, you get a big shield boost, and it will, I think it already got blown out. And as you can see there, even though the range, like I was outside of the activatable range of that ult, it did, oh my gosh, all the damage that it would have. I haven't used divert power. Oh, you have to activate it? Or can I can activate it? No, I can't activate it. It just hasn't activated yet. Oh, it's almost on death. On fatal, not on shield removal. I don't know why I thought that. And I got out, and they didn't activate the trait yet, so we're doing okay. Going back to the Hall of Storms, it recharges your shields instantly, which is cool. Just gonna do some spinnies there, and it looks like Sylv just went in. We're gonna want to have... So if I was the tank right now, what I would be doing is I would be positioning like right about here, having Mr. John Cena jump toward me, and I would pull him into the keeps rather than into our... where nothing can attack it. Because right now you want free damage to be getting on this guy so we can burn him down more, rather than taking the longest way possible for him to basically... And hey, my missiles actually still hit. As you can see there, my shield is still back up, which is important. Dazzle is on the core right now though, which is not good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try and take him out, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Dazzle's just on the core now, and he's gonna win the game for him. Because he's got actually one of the strongest base attacks in the game, but it is what it is. Alrighty, everybody, let's look at the stats. Just exit out of that boating thingamadoodler, and we went 1-13-2, which is way better than the rest of our team, minus Zarya. She only went 3. 40,000 hero damage, which is just under what Genji did at the very end there. Overall, what that wound up being was just a game where no one was focusing properly. There was chasing going on, there was low targets. It was just a chaos, cluster mess. And I actually didn't really follow my usual build that I've been doing here, but I think overall, this is an okay build. Didn't get any value from divert power weapons, like, at all. I just couldn't do it, because I don't have a healer, so removing my own shields was just asking me to die. So I didn't use that really at all. Other than that, there's a couple builds that, I mean, there's really more than one build you can go in general. Level 1, I wouldn't go Arsenal Synergy at all. And then at other level 1 talent, you can go actually advanced targeting. This is a higher DPS output, but it's a quest. Whereas mobile offensive is actually kind of like a set and forget it talent. And then the only reason that level 1 is better is because at level 7 you can get this combat advantage, which is 50% increase. So if you're stacking this damage, it does better. And it also stacks your basic attack damage as well. So this is like, it helps both things, right? Other than that, there's really not much you can choose. This talent is like your defensive tier, so I just went this because if you're going auto attack damage, it's going to help more. Whereas going rapid recharge can help if you have a healer. And then getting spell armor, obviously if they're a high spell damage team. And then this is also another one if you're trying to do the advanced or offensive warping, basically. And also at level 7, I think photonic weaponry is probably the best. No, actually, I'm kind of wrong with that. I think these are all really good. It just depends on what the team has. Arsenal Overcharge can be helpful if you do the Q build. It's such a strange. And then at level 20 here, obviously the anti-death ability is amazing. And then the secondary fire is also really good because it gives you more damage on your Q. And it's a purification salvo there as well. And then the singularity charge, which is a 50% more attack speed and then 1 more phase bomb range. So just helps you get a little bit safer and just more consistent damage with what you already do, which is really strong. Alright everyone, so that's going to do it for these first impressions of Fenix. I kind of went an auto attack build here, but we will do more builds in the future once we have more time to play with it, and keep an eye out for his tweaks because he's definitely going to get nerfed for sure, because he does do way too much damage. So with that, I leave it all to you guys. What do you guys think of Fenix? Just as a fantasy hero, not just because of how he plays. He's obviously really good right now, but that'll change, and he'll find his home. So with that, I'll see you all in the next one.